Here we go. Here's more deeper in depth about this, about the international students getting their visas revoked without notice.
Without notice, the Trump administration has pulled student visas from 9 current or former University of Washington students. Good evening, I'm Preston Phillips.
And I'm Mary Num. The UW announcement comes as other universities are reporting similar cancellations of student visas.
This raises multiple questions, including whether it's tied to last year's pro-Palestinian protests on campus.
KOMO senior reporter Chris Daniels has been on campus all afternoon asking questions of UW leadership. He's live now with the latest. Chris?
Mary, Preston, right now the University of Washington is declining to talk publicly about the pulling of these visas or why the Trump administration specifically targeted these students out of roughly 10,000 international students here on campus. All quiet inside Gerberding Hall, overlooking UW's famed Red Square, where multiple international student organizations had gathered, coincidentally, as news was breaking that visas were getting canceled due to an immigration status violation. It was just a short walk away from where pro-Palestinian protests consumed the campus last spring, providing angst and criticism of UW leadership. UW would only say we have no indication these actions are due to activism or other protected free speech. But on a campus with flyers expressing concerns about ICE impersonators, the reaction was notably muted. I broke the news to several international students here on campus who declined to comment about the situation because they didn't know enough about it or they're concerned about their own personal status.
All these students, they're here for school, for better education, and there's not much to say about it, but it's just tragic.
An ICE spokesperson did not respond to an email, and the UW asked for all questions on the topic to be submitted in writing, and we did. With university spokesperson Victor Balta emailing, the university has no role in removing students from campus, and federal privacy laws prohibit us from sharing specific details about an individual's student records, adding to the uncertainty in a situation already with plenty of it. Washington Governor Bob Ferguson and outgoing University of Washington President Ana Maria Casse did meet today, and I am told by the governor's office did speak about this issue. The governor suggesting to KOMO News that he is closely monitoring the situation and seeking more information. The International Student Services Office here on campus also said in a statement that this is an issue concerning specifically F1 and J1 visas, and it is advising students to carefully review their travel plans if they are heading out of the country, and also to register with the Global Affairs Office here on campus before doing so. That's the story for now. Live at the University of Washington, I'm Chris Daniels, KOMO News.
Chris, thank you. And Seattle U confirms to KOMO that 3 recent graduates had their visas revoked. The students were working on optional practical training after graduating and had work authorization to do so. The university's International Student and Scholar Center is checking the database regularly and will notify students or recent graduates whose records may have changed. Seattle University says it remains committed to supporting its
I also heard the other day I was watching Hockey Night Canada on CBC, and the news popped up, and they're warning about Canadians, visiting the U.S. because the border agents might scrutinize you or ask you a bunch of questions. So it might be, something like that. I think personally, for Bailey, it wouldn't be hard because he's got no affiliates or anything like that. Plus, he's got a Nexus card, so it makes it easier to get over the border. But I heard people like political protesters, like media and journalists, people that stand for the rights, can get scrutinized. So yeah, like I said, you can thank Trump for that.